Station, Disneyland, USA.
Det är nog inget varmt att sitta ute efter det här, hörru. Nej.
Howdy, folks, and welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. While we're moving, please remain seated and keep your hands and arms inside the train. And those smoking, please, we've doused the smoking lamp. On our round trip tour the Magic Kingdom, we'll be stopping at Frontierland, Videopolis, and Tomorrowland, then wheeling on through the Grand Canyon and the fascinating primeval world. The coach you're riding is tied to one of 4 genuine steam locomotives of the Disneyland Railroad. Since they've been running this line, these trains have covered enough track to stretch around the world 150 times.
Okay, folks, this stop will be for Frontierland Station. Upon admission, Pirates of the Caribbean, Six Thunder Mountain, all attractions, Frontierland, and New Orleans Square here. Please watch with lordship and wait for the train to stop completely before execution.
Past the tunnel is our first stop, Frontierland Station, gateway to the Old West. To the right of the station is New Orleans Square, capturing the charm and elegance of old New Orleans as it was a century ago. For everyone just coming aboard, welcome. Please remain seated while the train is moving and keep your hands and arms inside the car. And no smoking, please. The smoking lamp is out. We're tunneling under the breathtaking slopes of Splash Mountain, the highest peak in Critter Country, where soon you can join in the fun with Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox in a wild, music-filled chase through the biggest water flume ride anywhere. Alongside the rivers of America. Settling the wilderness was no task for a tenderfoot, and running a railroad through this rugged territory was a mighty dangerous job. There were hardships aplenty, and some folks brought on their own trouble, like that moonshiner across the river. I think he'd better check his still. He's running a touch too hot. As we move further into the wilderness, we'll probably see moose, elk, or deer along the river. If you're real quiet, they might even stand still so you can snap a picture. Thunder Ranch, home of Disneyland's celebrated stable of horses. The ranch also features a pet and barnyard for the little folks. Coming up past the tunnel is Station, the hottest stop on the Disneyland Railroad. If you like music, videos, and dancing, Videopolis is your kind of place.
And also a close to stop over at the Fantasyland.
This is Videopolis Station, also a gateway to Fantasyland. Please remain seated till we've come to a complete stop. Videopolis Station.
Är vi inte tillbaka ett varv på nästa station? Okej, nästa upp. Ja, jag tror att...
For everybody just coming aboard, welcome. We're traveling through Fantasyland. Please stay seated and keep your hands and arms inside the train. And no smoking, please. We've doused the smoking lamp.
Stop that.
Fantasyland and the towering Matterhorn Mountain behind, we'll move on to the world of the future, Tomorrowland. Back in the old days, all the locomotives ran on 2 rails. But here at Tomorrowland, there's always something new and clever going on. Back in '59, they developed a new breed of train, the first daily operating monorail in the Western Hemisphere. Recently, the new Mark V monorails were added to the line, where they now glide high above the ground on a 2.5-mile route between Tomorrowland and the Disneyland Hotel. Around these parts, there's all kinds of new ways to get from one place to another. Winding above the Autopia is the People Mover, another means of transporting folks developed here at Disneyland. For those of you looking for even more adventure, hitch a ride on Star Tours, a lickety-split space flight that's faster than a shooting star. We're now approaching Tomorrowland Station. After a short whistle stop, we'll continue down the line to the Grand Canyon, then take a sidetrack and visit the amazing primeval world. This is Tomorrowland. Please remain seated until we come to a complete stop. Tomorrowland Station. To everyone just coming aboard, welcome. Please stay seated while the train is moving and keep your hands and arms inside the car. And no smoking, please. The smoking lamp is out. The next leg of our trip takes us on a journey from dawn to dusk along the rim of the magnificent Grand Canyon, one of nature's most spectacular wonders. We're supposed to view the canyon from the top looking down, so please remain seated and no leaning out of the car. I wouldn't want any of you folks to take a quick detour and see what the Grand Canyon's like from the bottom looking up.
I'd like to remind those of you with flash cameras this time, please no flash pictures inside the diorama. If you do take a flash picture, it'll bounce back off the plate glass window, ruin your picture, ruin the film. Please no flash pictures inside the diorama.
fantastic primeval world. We're now approaching Main Street. Be seated until we come. Please stop. Then gather up your baggage.